Hey everybody, good afternoon. This is Kat Williams from Collaborating Agents, and Amy's here today also. And we are going to talk about using TikTok in real estate with Sean Cochran, who has 338,000 followers. So he's going to tell us a little bit about how he got there and give us some tips and tricks. Take it away, Sean.
Well, thanks for having me. Good afternoon now. Thanks for having me again. My name is Sean Cochran, and I'll give you a little brief introduction about myself, and then I'll get right into it so I don't have a lot of fluff of me talking. So I'm based in Chicagoland. I've been an agent since 2018 in October. I've been with EXP the whole time. I made Icon for the first time in 2021, and I specialize in generating my business through social media. My local stuff is generally Facebook, and my national stuff is TikTok and Instagram. I have been married for 19 years and have a 17-year-old daughter, Samantha. So that's the short introduction about me. This is a screenshot of my page. Quick story. New Year's Eve 2020 going into 2021. I had about, 38 followers. I made a 60-second video on USDA. It basically said, hey, my name is Sean. This is what USDA is. It's no money down. You need a 620 score. You have to live in a rural area, blah, blah, blah. I went to bed again with 38 followers. I woke up to 30,000 followers the following morning. I didn't plan on that way. My TikTok up to that point was just right? But I kept creating, and one went viral, and then we've been on the up and up since there. So we'll talk about it a little bit more in the presentation. But if you take anything from me today, it's keep creating. You do not know what the algorithm will hit. You do not know what the algorithm will like. So keep telling your story, keep teaching, keep training. You never know, one of these days, hopefully you will surpass me. So let's get right into it. I'm going to give you my philosophy, and I'm going to talk about things that I've done, that what I believed has helped me in my TikTok journey, especially, and with my other platforms, but especially TikTok. My main saying that I always go by is, if you teach them, they will come. I, in general, am not doing a lot of dancing or singing or taking off my clothes, okay, on TikTok. I just give lessons. I give lessons about mortgage programs, which is the meat of what I do. Types of mortgage programs, types of down payment assistance that may be available nationwide or sometimes in my state. Examples of how to save on closing costs, renting versus buying comparisons, lessons on credit. I'm always focused on teaching something, because what I find is the TikTok community is very eager to learn. And the platforms differ that way. Facebook, my audience wants to be entertained a little more, but TikTok and Instagram seems like they want to learn. So, and don't get me wrong, I might have one video on there of me dancing or something, but when it's all said and done, 99.9% of my videos are teaching something in or related to the real estate industry, whether it's the topics we spoke about or a host of others. What I don't do is talk about, hey, you should use me. Hey, call me if you're in Chicagoland and I'll help you buy or sell your home. Never happens. It's the furthest thing from what I do, because one, it seems a little disingenuous. And two, people are on this platform to learn how you can help them, not how you can help yourself, you see? So what I find is I give this information, and people will inevitably reach out if they need or believe I can help them or get them along the path to being helped. TikTok and Instagram especially are amazing platforms for referral business. It's what I use the platforms for. And we'll talk a little bit about how I do that. It's pretty simple stuff. It's not rocket science. I just think that I do a little more of these things more consistently than most creators. That's why it has yielded the fruit it has. Okay, so when you're on this platform, and take a screenshot of this screen, what a lot of creators forget to do is engage. Engage, engage, engage. And when you are finished engaging, I want you to engage again. I don't care if you have 17 followers. If someone takes the time to comment on your video, if you have time, say thanks, reply to their question. Again, if you have time, like the comment. You can do any number of things because the TikTok algorithm loves engagement. But if you make a video and you got 15 questions on there and you don't answer any of them, well, the algorithm is going to punish you for that. Your content won't get pushed to as many people, so on and so forth. More likes, more comments, more shares. It just means you are engaging, and TikTok very, very much likes that. So especially if someone comments, take some time to say, hey, thanks. Even if the comment is a differing opinion. I did a video, not yesterday, but the day before, about renting versus buying. There's 540 comments on the darn video in 48 hours. 60% of them are from renters saying that Sean, it's not fair, and this is why I rent, and blah, 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 blah. I don't agree with the goddamn comments, but I'm not beating those people up. I'm still replying to them as much as I can. And lo and behold, the more I engage with those comments, it seems the higher and higher those videos go. It did, it did 100,000 views in the first 24 hours, and now we're on the second day, and I think it's like at 150,000. It is not like that for every video, far from it. But for whatever reason, the algorithm liked it. TikTok liked the question, and it liked the engagement. And so I try my best to engage with my audience. Your followers, people that follow you, click on their profile and maybe give them a follow back. Now, if they're talking about things that you don't agree with, whether they're overly political or violent, or you don't have to do that. But if it's just another realtor, especially, or someone that's giving good content, well, follow them back. It's courteous. It shows that you care about your audience, and again, the algorithm really likes it. If you put out a video that you're getting a lot of questions on, logic would suggest it may be a good idea to do a follow-up video on that. Hey guys, Sean, listen, I just want to do a follow-up video to the video I did the other day because you guys seem to have a lot of questions. Here is a top 3, right? Question A, how do I qualify for down payment assistance? Question B, answer that. Question B, what's the debt ratio? Question C, what's the difference between qualifying for, FHA versus conventional? Whatever. Do a little deeper dive. This is a short form platform. So in general, you don't want to go over 3 minutes, but sometimes you don't want to go over 60 seconds or even 15. But try your best to follow up on your videos that do better than the others. It really, really helps. Okay? And when you're browsing the platform, when you're laying in bed like me and snickering and giggling at videos, that are appropriate, of course, or especially if they have to do with real estate, share them. Shout out someone else. There's an old saying that, the way to glory is by glorifying others, right? And again, you want to be professional. You want to make sure you watch what you share, right? But if there's another creator, a me or a Go-Go Bethke or a Girls with Grit or whoever the heck, and you see they've got a great video, share it with your audience. It will help you, and it will help the creator that you have shared. I have seen several creators share some of my videos and end up getting 10, 12, 15,000 views on their page because of the video they shared of mine. And what does that do? Helps me because they're drawing people to my content, but it for sure helps them, right? So if you have somebody that's putting out good content, share it, right? Duet it. And it'll do nothing but help you as well. So engage, engage, engage. By the way, ladies, let me know if I'm going too fast, and I will slow it down. This is important. It's one of the most important things I'm going to talk about today. Ask people to contact you. It doesn't have to be overly long drawn out. Just say it. At the end of your gosh darn video, every time you remember anyway, even I forget sometimes, say, and here's what I say a lot of the time. I say, let's say I talk about buying a 4-unit and why it's better than buying a single family. And I say, the first step into this, people, is you need to find a good local real estate agent in your market so they can refer you a loan officer in your market to help you get pre-approved. If you don't know a real estate, wherever you are in the country, reach out to me. I will refer you one. If you don't know a lender anywhere you are in the country, reach out to me. I will refer you one. What does that do? Now you're going to start getting people reaching out to you. Sean, I'm in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and I saw your video on 4 units, and I don't have a lender or a realtor partner. Can you connect me? God darn right I can. And now what do I get to do? There's a referral. I'll go on my brokerage's website, I'm an EXP agent, but wherever you are, and find another realtor in that part of the country. Say, hey, got a guy or gal who is interested in being pre-approved, and could you hook them up with a local realtor, and are you down for a 25% referral? Everybody's going to say yes. I send them that gosh darn referral agreement. Once I get it signed, I hand that client off. That deal closes, Sean gets 25%. I do more referrals than I do normal business as far as the sheer number of transactions. It's to a point now where if I were to show you my TikTok inbox, you'd fall off your chair, right? It's hard for me to keep up with it, and I'm trying to figure out a better way to negotiate that. And not everybody turns into a deal. You know how that goes. But a lot of what I'm trying to do is get myself to a point where I have so many referrals that I can essentially equal or surpass my income that I make doing deals by myself just from referral business. I've kind of got it down to a science now. I have a list of agents in each state, and so if I get someone in Mississippi, I got these 3 agents. I'll just call one of them and dish it off, get my referral agreement over, and I'm on to the next one. I'll do my follow-ups with that agent and sometimes with the client. Hey, it's Sean from TikTok. I sent you Bob from Mississippi the other day. Have you had a chance to talk to him? Yeah, we're out looking. Great. You see? And then every, 2, 3, 4 times a month, you may get an extra check because things start closing. So and I don't want to ramble on you. I just want to make sure you ask every gosh darn chance you get people to reach out. Reach out, I'll refer you one. Reach out, I'll refer you one. But you should be very easy to find. You ever, for the agents in here, you ever saw a listing or something and you looked on the MLS and the agent didn't even have their cell phone number, it's like their office number, then you look on the website, phone number ain't there? I don't get it. Stevie Wonder should be able to look at your cell phone number in about 2 or 3 seconds from searching. If you are hard to find, you are doing it wrong. So have a link on your TikTok page to your website. Make sure your number, your email, every way on God's green earth to contact you is very easy accessible, because you do not know who's watching these videos. You do not know who you're going to connect with, or more to the point, who wants to connect with you. And you never know if someone's trying to reach out to you to send you some business or to have a conversation about real estate. Yeah? Okay. So this kind of goes without saying. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I didn't do anything on TikTok as far as any type of significant numbers for darn near a year. It wasn't doing anything. I remember telling my daughter, who was 14 at the time, I said, baby, TikTok is no good for daddy. I don't dance. I'm not, singing. I said, it's not working. And she is the one that told me at the time, she said, Daddy, why don't you try to just do videos on real estate? She said, I saw some other real estate agents on there, and all they do is real estate stuff. They seem to be doing well. Why don't you do that? That's when I made that gosh darn video, and lo and behold, here we are. Now, do I expect everybody to go from 0 to 30,000 overnight? Of course not. A lot of that is good fortune, luck, right? This type of thing. But a lot of it's going to be consistency. I tell everybody when you're starting, try to do one video a week. If you can. Doesn't take forever. Stick the phone against the darn toaster. Make your gosh darn video. Don't overthink how you look, especially my female agent friends here. When I have new agents that come aboard, I kind of stick the camera on their face and have them do a video. Just I want to see what their social media presence is like. And inevitably, just 15 takes later, we'll start working on the same video. I'm not a fan. We're not models. We're realtors, right? The content that you produce will drive the day. Hey, I think I'm a decent looking guy, but I'm not LL Cool J running around out here. I'm a black kid with freckles and darn cowboy hat, middle of Chicago. Okay, no one's watching my videos because I'm just a great looking guy. It's the content. I get that. It's the content I put out that will draw people to you. If you're putting out good content, teaching, if you're doing lessons, eventually the views, likes, followers will come because the content you're putting out is good. If you are not sure what to post, let's say you're all down for it, but you're just drawing a blank. You don't know what the heck to post. Let's not reinvent the wheel here. Go on TikTok, look in the little search bar, type in real estate, and then it'll give you a list of the top videos that are doing well, right then. I'm not saying to copy these videos word for word, but if you see, rent versus buy or 2-unit versus single family, whatever, do your own version of those videos in your own words. They're obviously working. The amount of content you can put out is endless. Real estate is one of the most, real estate, food, and relationships, I think, are 3 of the most top 10 popular areas of topic on this platform. Everybody wants to buy a house or flip a house or invest or wholesale or something, right? You should never worry about what should I post. Look on there. Take what someone else has already done and put your own spin on it, right? I'll try to do it better or in your own words. But as long as you're getting at least one video a week out there, God love you, right? One of the young ladies on here, before we started recording, said what she does is she takes her Instagram video, posts it on TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Best strategy that I would have ever given you. I don't make 16 different videos for 16 different platforms. I make one goddamn video, post it everywhere, and I'm good for the day or for the 2-3 days or whatever. So I really encourage you to cross post. Put that guy. LinkedIn is a great one. A lot of people neglect LinkedIn. So it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Snapchat. If you're on it, I'm old. I don't get Snapchat yet. But wherever that video could be, you post it. Do not delete your TikToks. I don't care if they suck, which some of them will. It is what it is. Okay, you keep them up there. They immortalize you, 1, and 2, they never go away. 7 months down the road, somebody from your backyard may find that darn video and reach out and say, girl, I'm actually looking for a 2-unit, or I actually want to sell my house and move to South Carolina, whatever. So you don't know what people will end up liking. So I don't want you to delete them. Now, as long as you're not cursing or you're not being, unprofessional, keep them up there. You never know if they'll bear you fruit at the end of the day. Yeah. So tips and tricks. Don't forget your hashtags. I'm assuming we all know what hashtags are. Okay. So I won't bore you with what they are. Don't forget them. Hashtag real estate, hashtag EXP Realty, hashtag Keller Williams, wherever you work. If you're talking about credit, hashtag credit. If you're talking about multifamily, hashtag multifamily. It's not rocket science. Hashtags are important. It's how people will find you. Avoid profanity with what you are saying and in the music you are playing. I get it. These music tracks are great. The rap songs especially. I like rap as much as the next guy. You'll never hear one word of profanity in any of my content. If you have profanity in any of your content, you're grown. I'm not your father. I highly disagree because you do not know what potential client may be offended by it. So I'm not telling you not to be yourself, But if it's got cursing in there, I would leave it alone. We already talked about sharing your TikToks on other platforms. Realtor or real estate should be in your username. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress this enough. If I'm scrolling through TikTok and your name is just Mike Johnson, how the heck do I know what you do? I don't know what you do. No one's going to just stumble upon a random profile and start clicking on it and, oh, look, this guy has great information, or girl. It should say realtor, real estate, sold, home sellers. I don't give a darn what it is. Something in your name should scream what it is that you do. A lot of people read or watch these videos on silent. You'd be very, very surprised how many people actually scroll in bed because a wife or a husband sleep and you're scrolling. Also, I don't have it in here. Make sure you use captions so people can see what the heck you're talking about when they're watching your videos. But realtor or real estate, somehow, something about selling homes should be in your username. And last but not least, and I know this is at the risk of sounding cliched, but good Lord, have fun. Put that goddamn phone against the toaster or against your computer. Smile and talk about what you're going to talk about. It is not going to be perfect. If you look at any of my videos, I'm not suit and tie, and half the time I'm in a bull sweater or the Bears or Cubs or just like this. I'm the king of cowboy hat, polo shirt. If something pops in my head, I'll do the video right there, or I'll write it in my phone in the little notes app. Like, oh, I need to do a video on, brick versus frame. I don't know, and then I'll just do the darn thing later. I do not overly rehearse these. My videos the 60-second videos may take me 2.5 minutes to do. I don't overproduce them. And I think it comes across genuine because it's not overly goddamn produced. It should not take 15 minutes to do a 1-minute video. Stick the phone against the thing, say what you're going to say. Make sure you ask people to contact you. Upload that gosh darn thing. Add your hashtags, add your description, put some captions on there, and we're done. When the video downloads to your phone, share it to a few other platforms. Remember, you're your own best cheerleader. So it's okay to post it 16 different places. The Lord loves those who love themselves. If that is the case, the Lord is in love with me because I love myself, right? I know it's a little, little conceited, but what I'm saying is if I don't cheer for me, who's going to, right? If I don't push my content, who's going to? And so you'll come across like you're having a good time. You'll come across as someone people want to work with. And I think it will serve you well in your TikTok and social media journey. So this is how to contact me if you ever needed to contact me. But of course, you may go through the hostess if you ever have any questions. Aside from that, I appreciate you listening to me ramble on. Again, forgive me if I seemed rushed. I'm not. I just wanted to make sure I didn't take too much of your time. I know how much realtors especially have 40 different things going on. So I'd be happy to answer any questions if you have them. Until then, God bless you. God bless the United States. God bless eXp Realty. And God bless the Chicago Bears. Thank you very much. Okay.